welcome to our next class, our Tuesday night series. We're going to start with our Pranayama, but making sure, remembering as we go through the sequence following the ahimsa. So that's non-violence, non-self-harm, take care of yourself. So if you need to take a break, just wait in down dog or come to child's pose, then that's what you do. So don't feel that you're challenging yourself a little, but not making yourself uncomfortable or putting yourself in pain. Okay, so sitting nice and tall. Close your eyes. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. And then inhale to your count of 4. Exhale to the count of 6. Inhale for 4. And then exhale for 6. So keeping that ratio to the breath. You can extend it if you feel that you can go to 5 and 7, or maybe you want to even the breath, but it's just paying focus to the breath, making sure you're keeping your mouth closed. Feel the breath coming deep into the belly on the inhale. And then squeezing the diaphragm, navel to spine on the exhale. Your jaw, your face relaxed, and your shoulders relaxed. At the bottom of the next exhalation, lowering your head and opening your eyes. So coming forward to child's pose, Balasana. Take your knees wide, toes touching, sit back toward your heels, press your forehead and the top of your mat lightly onto the mat, and lift your arms. So palms press down, lift your forearms, and then push your palms gently away from you so you feel that stretch through your spine. And tuck your tailbone towards your heels. Feel the length up through the side of the body and the opening through the hips. Inhale. Coming forward, you're going to sit in a cross-legged position. So you want to have a deeply cross the ankles, the shins, and then flex the feet. So this is our little hip stretch, and then sit up nice and tall. So you want to have, if you're, you want to have your front shin parallel to the edge of the mat. So take your hips back, if it's not parallel, so you can, it's quite a wide cross of the legs. And lift up through your core, squeeze the core, lean forward, fingertips down, and then start to slide your fingertips away. Relax your head and shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades down towards your waist, and as you press the fingertips in, roll over the front of the pelvis so you can feel that lovely stretch in the hip, particularly the front leg hip. And then walk the fingertips back up, lean back, cross the legs the other way, flex at the ankles, have that front shin parallel to the edge of the mat, lifting up, squeeze the core, reach the chest forward so the spine is nice and long. Walk your fingertips away, relax your head. Press the fingertips down, slide the shoulder blades down your waist and roll over the front of the pelvis. Inhale, walk the fingertips back up. legs out in front of you. You're going to come into a seated twist pose. So press the back of the left leg down, flex at the ankle, bend the right leg. You're going to bring the right leg across the left leg, pressing the sole of the foot down. Then take the right hand behind you, hug your left arm around the right thigh, and then lift up. So you press through your sitting bones, lift up through your core, and then revolve to look behind you. So make sure this back shoulder, the right shoulder, is dropping down. You can lean back slightly so you can take your backhand a bit further away, and look over the back shoulder. As you hug that knee and feel that stretch through the glute, the outer leg. Okay, release. Other side. This way. So flex the right leg, bend the left. Bring the left foot over. Left hand behind you. Hug the right arm around the left elbow, lifting up. Squeeze your core and then revolve. You can take that left hand a little bit away so you slightly lean back, feel that stretch through this left side of the body. Hug that knee in with the right arm. Inhale, back to centre. Come onto all fours. So from tabletop, I'm going to talk about I call it the sink punch plug. So it's activation of the upper back, so to keep our shoulders safe when we're coming to poses where the weight bearing through the wrists, the palms. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, neutral spine, then press through your palms and sink your chest. So you feel your shoulder blades or your shoulders coming up around your ears almost. And then punch up. So that's the opposite. So now straight arms, feel your core engage. You're rounding the shoulder blades so you can feel them coming around the sides of the rib cage. And then plug, which is to draw the shoulder blades down towards your waist. So your shoulders come away from your ears, plugging the arm bones into the shoulder socket. Okay, so come back to neutral. Then inhale and sink the chest on the exhale. Inhale, pushing up, punch up, rounding between the shoulder blades. And then plug the arm bones down, so shoulders away from ears, towards your waist. Okay, once more, come back to neutral. If you feel you're already, the wrists start to take a bit of pressure, do this one where I clench my fists and then you just move them like a figure of 8. And give them a shake. And making sure when you plant your hands on the mat, always check them. So you have the index finger and the thumb. It's called the triad, sort of the base of the thumb and the finger, index finger, the whole of them pressing into the mat, which stops if you're tight through the shoulders. Your shoulders externally rotate when you press the hand down, so as the weight starts to come through your shoulders, you roll onto the outside of your hand. So that's not good. So we're trying to bring the weight inside, so bring the pressure on the inside. Okay, back to tabletop once more. Sink, punch up, feel the core engage, and then plug. So you feel it almost like an extension as you draw the shoulder blades down towards your waist. The top of your head and the crown of your head and your tailbone are reaching away from each other. There's length in the spine. And then from there, tuck your toes, lift your hips. So trying to keep that lift in the arm bones. Come into down dog. Relax your head. Okay, then walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. We're going to do 2 sun salutes, and then we're going to come back to do a little bit of core and shoulder work. So just warming us up. So standing in mountain. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. So reaching up, draw the shoulder blades down your back, palms together. And then exhale as you float the hands down, extend through the spine and tip your tailbone up. Feel the backs of the legs engage. If you feel that, or you know you can't touch the mat, you can either hold onto your elbows, or you can just drop the fingertips a bit further away from your feet, which helps to flatten the back, or press into a block. It just helps to connect with something to extend the chest. So if it's not the floor, find something else. Inhale to halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Gently press the palms into the shins, straight arms, extend the chest, look up. Exhale, palms down. Stepping back, roll into plank. Feel that action of punching up, slide the arm bones back, then tip onto your toes almost. You're going to lower, Chaturanga, lower to Cobra. Cobra legs, press the tops of the feet and the pubic bone into the mat. Shoulder blades down your back, squeeze the elbows towards your ribs. Exhale, lowering down, tuck your toes. Lifting up into down dog. Take 3 breaths. Are your hands placed well? And if your hips are tight, then you can just bend your knees slightly, come onto your toes to help get more length in your spine. Inhale, up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Come forward to Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, head up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, palms down, step back. Place your hands well, press the index finger